discussion tonight, y'all.
Open discussion.
Yeah.
Let's talk about us. Us includes us, but it's not limited to us. We want to talk about y'all too.
Yeah, it's a bunch of us. It's a y'all us's too. Who is that one person? Did they come in? Did they say who they
They
did?
popped in and popped out.
Okay. They'll be back. We see what's
Yeah.
up. Let's see what's up. Anyway, let's get going. We're gonna, maybe start the show. It's 7:21. Uh we'll give a few minutes and then rock it off.
Yeah,
See what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. And we'll see what's happening and maybe get to have a good discussion with some of the people. Oh, here we are. Okay.
We live.
I'm gonna go like this and I'm gonna turn it down. Now we're able to see all
the comments.
Yeah. Who's in here with us tonight? Who came in? If it's you, go ahead and give us your
just wave.
Just wave
thumbs
to us.
up. Just say hey.
Say, hey y'all. What it be like? Let me see. Okay. Trying to see. Nope, I can't see who it is. I'll switch it out. Okay.
We got 2 viewers.
Come on down, y'all. And 1 mile. Come on down, y'all. Let us know you in the building with us, and we're going to have a discussion of some sorts, many sorts tonight. And if anybody want to jump in on an open discussion, this is like a roundtable discussion. Wave your hand or hit the request button and you can come on. And if you can't get on that screen, then you can come on this screen. We can get up to 10 viewers, 10 participants on this screen. And we can get
2 or 3.
One.
One.
But one is better than none, though. So, yeah, we can.
One is definitely better than none.
Yeah, one is definitely a good thing. So we can get that going and have a couple people join us and see what's going on. Tell us about your weekend. Let's hear about the reunion real quick. I know it's getting redundant, but we got to keep on pushing it though, because
we definitely have to keep on pushing the reunion, because yet and still, as much as I continue to post about it to get you all excited about the reunion, I'm still not seeing the interest that I hear about. So I get a lot of rumblings about, oh yeah, I didn't know it was a reunion, or oh yeah, I forgot that there was a reunion coming about. I'm gonna pay my fee, or yeah, y'all talk is cheap at this point. But needless to say, I'm still excited about our 3 venue choices. Of course, Friday being the adult prom. I have some really great ideas for decorations for our venue spot. It is a beautiful spot. It's called Freight 38.
Freight 38, I've never been there.
It's on South First Street.
Okay.
It was a former club, I believe. When I last visited it, it was like 10 years ago, and it was Club Sugar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know about
10
that
or
club.
15 years ago. But yeah, so it used to be a club, and now they're just hosting private events there. It is a very nice space, to say the least, and I'm excited. So as you all know, the adult prom will take place on Friday, August 26th, 7 p.m. till midnight. We are looking for those that are going to show up and show the fuck out. So hopefully you find, whether it be digging something out of your closet or going to purchase something brand new, I want to see what y'all got to offer as far as looks and outfits. I'm excited about this. It's similar to like how you have kids that go to prom and you're like, I got to find the best dress, the best shoes. They're going to take pictures this way and do things this way. So I'm excited.
Yeah. There's a lot to be excited about.
It is.
Because it's an event. It's become basically a once a year event that's always getting better.
It is.
And new things to do. So
yeah,
it's a lot to be excited about. I can see that.
Yeah, so I'm very excited about the prom. In addition to the prom, we have the 90s day party, and the 90s day party is open to everybody. So as long as you're willing to pay the fee, the $25 fee, come on down to Skybox from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. and enjoy in the festivities.
Okay.
And
the
then, of
Skybox
course,
is open to everybody that's out there.
It is.
Anybody,
definitely.
if y'all in town on August the
27th.
the 27th, come to Skybox for a day party.
Yeah.
That's hosted by none other than
Yes.
Tina,
And it's
Tina,
a
Tina.
90s theme, so I got some big ideas in store for my outfit for the day. I would hate to give it away and then I show up and someone has the same or similar concept. So I'm keeping my mouth shut. But just know that I will be 90s inspired head to toe. I'm bringing back all those 90s feels. All of those 90s feels from high school and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
All of the 90s to me were great. From 90 until 99.
Right,
I had a
definitely.
blast.
And this is going to be a blast too. You know what I mean? It's going to be really good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can get off work and get there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
But if not, hopefully, I don't think you work on Sundays.
No, Sunday I'll definitely be there.
Sunday is the alumni picnic, August 28th. And that is noon until you decide to take your black ass home or white ass home or whatever nationality you are. But it is from noon until, and of course we will have some fun games there for people to play. We will have food and non-alcoholic beverages. I have said on the previous live, if you decide to bring your own beverages that are alcoholic beverages, that's on you. I can't control what you do, but just know that it is a Milwaukee Public Park system. So they do prohibit alcoholic beverages being consumed in the park. So if they decide to ride by and see you with something, don't say Tina told you to bring it because I didn't.
Right. You better cuff it.
Hide it.
Peace, Mr.
Dump
Cooper.
it out. Do whatever you got to do.
Peace, Mr. Cooper. Peace, Daryl Mitchell. He on there too.
Okay.
Yeah. So y'all who's here, we having an open discussion tonight.
Okay.
We're going to get ready to have an open discussion in a minute. It's all about us, which is us. Everybody is
everybody,
us.
Not just us two, not just the true live two, but you guys as well. We want to learn a little bit more about you. We want you to learn a little bit more about us. So hopefully you have some exciting questions you would like to propose to us.
Yeah. And if anybody want to come on, y'all can jump into the cast too, into the podcast. Nope, the True Cast. Y'all can come into the True Cast.
The True Cast.
Yeah, the True Cast, and participate with us. Get on the round table and let's have this discussion.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be fun. We only going for an hour, so it ain't like we're gonna take up your whole night. We just give us a few minutes.
Just a few minutes of your time.
Just a few minutes.
Again, learn something new about us. We'll learn something new about you. And let's keep it moving. That's what life is about. It's about growing and learning, especially learning about each other.
Mm-hmm. You know what would be fun too? If we can get at least one of your what do y'all call it? Your co-host? What are your the event planners for the reunion to come on?
One of the committee members.
The committee members, yeah. If we can get one of the committee members to come
Felicia.
On, that'll be good.
Nicole. That would be wonderful if y'all could just chime in and especially talk about the reunion, since that's the most recent event that we all should be excited about.
Yeah, and we're gonna pump this reunion. Anybody that's on here, we pumping a reunion for the high school that we went to. But if you got a reunion, we'll pump that one too.
Absolutely, we're all about promotions as long as it's for a positive reason.
Definitely, and then we gonna after that. Once that reunion is over, we all hell finna break loose.
Yeah.
Because it's all about the truth. We true. Live too.
True. Live too.
Mr. Parks. Right. Antonio Parks said, what's up?
Hey, Mr. Parks.
What's going on, my brother? You know what's good. Let us know what's good tonight.
So my brother Born Power asked me how was my week, and I'm elated to share with y'all some devastating news. Hey, Patricia Lindsay. So over the weekend, I decided I was going to go fishing, right? I fish damn near every off day.
Mm-hmm.
If I could fish during the week, I would. But
okay.
So I went fishing Saturday and Sunday. I think I went fishing Friday night. I think I did. But anyway, towards the end of the weekend, I noticed that my leg was bothering me. My left leg. Whew, baby. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I noticed that so I took a 2-hour drive to see my son for his birthday last week, Wednesday. And that was up to Green Bay and back because for some of you who don't know, I have a son in prison. And so, of course, as a mom, I want to make sure that I at least help to celebrate or keep the celebrations going for all of my children's birthdays, regardless of how old they are.
Right, no doubt.
And so, I went up to visit him, and he has 2 children. So I took his 2 children. We had a great visit. Everything was fine. But later on that night, I kind of felt like my legs felt really stiff. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why are my legs stiff? And then I realized, I just got back from a 2-hour car drive.
Yep.
So anyway, woke up the next morning, which was Thursday, still feeling kind of stiff in the leg. Not really too much. Gonna let that stop my day or my week or my weekend. I was excited to go fishing. Still stiffness on Friday, still stiffness on Saturday, but as Saturday progressed, that stiffness turned to pain. So I said to my daughter, I said, listen, if this pain does not subside by Monday, I'm going to call the doctor. I'm going to find out what's going on. I decided to go in.
Okay.
Before I went in, I called the doctor. I said, hey, here's my symptoms. I took a 2-hour car ride. My legs, both of them were kind of stiff, but now it's really shifted to just one leg. And I don't really know what's going on. And she said, well, it sounds like you might have a blood clot in your leg. And I said, don't say that. Right. And so she proceeded to say, well, based off of what you're telling me, it definitely is leaning more towards that. I can't treat you if that is the case. I can't treat you here in the local office. Okay. So I'm going to have to refer you to urgent care. So I go into urgent care. Well, actually, I decided to circumvent urgent care, and I decided to take my monkey ass out to Milwaukee County. Okay. Frederick Hospital. And I sat there for the majority of the day, in and out of the room, the exam room. Finally, they did an ultrasound to discover that I actually do have a blood clot in my left leg. So, now I'm on blood thinners. For anyone that has ever experienced a blood clot in your leg, it could be very severe and very serious. So I'm glad that I was able to catch it in time, because sometimes those blood clots can travel to either your lungs, your heart, or your brain. Definitely. In either respect, whether it goes to any one of those 3 areas, that could be potentially fatal.
Right, definitely.
So again, I was able to catch it in time to be treated. So I'm on blood thinners to thin out the blood clot. Hopefully within the next 30 days, it does thin out. They don't know what caused it. Potentially the car ride, potentially hereditary. My mom has had it before in the past. Right. But overall, outside of my leg hurting, and I had to come to my brother's casa, which requires a flight of stairs, but
casa, I'm gonna have to get one of those things that go up the ramp. One of those those chairs that lift. What they call that?
I don't know, but them electric chairs that take you up. I'm good. Get an elevator.
Elevator to go up half a flight.
That's right.
It's gonna go from the basement to half a floor.
There's no need for an alteration for my issue. So eventually, after 30 days, I'll go get another ultrasound on my leg to ensure that the clot is either diminishing, or if it hasn't changed, they could potentially extend the life of my blood thinners to have me on it longer, or they could elect to have surgery. So pray for me, y'all. I don't want no surgery. I definitely don't want it. So I'm hoping that the blood thinners do what it needs to do in order to diminish the clot, so that I can enjoy this reunion that's coming up.
Right. But you know what? Next time you take that trip, you're gonna have to be like Your legs gonna have to be more
stretched. Like, I am gonna have to stretch them out, and I need some leg room.
You gotta have that leg room. You gotta stretch, and if you got somebody else that could drive, you might have to potentially be in the back and just lay across the seat.
Yeah.
Because that's how I messed my knees up in the beginning. Ooh. Well, one of my knees. You know what I'm saying? Just being on the flight. For too long.
That's what they say. They can commonly see that from long travel.
Yeah, that's what it is. And so I didn't have a blood clot. I don't know if I had a blood clot. I might have a blood clot. I don't know. Because I never went.
You still here though, right? So you good.
Yeah. And Antonio said he definitely glad you caught it in time.
Yes, I am too. Thank you.
And Daryl Mitchell said, I'm representing Dallas, Texas, and wanted to offer my support for the live. I drive for UPS and drive at night. You guys usually start the live as I'm preparing to get on the road, so I can't stay. I will listen to the live in its entirety after the completion of the live. Peace, guys, and prayers for you, Tina. 100.
Thank you, Daryl.
Peace.
Thank you.
Peace, Mr. Mitchell. Peace, Mr. Mitchell. Be safe out there on them roads.
Yes.
You know, while you're delivering, while you're driving.
You can watch us while you're driving. Just don't participate while you're driving, because I would hate for an accident to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be an accident to happen if he watch it while we on it.
Oh, it depends on the topic. Today is very lighthearted, so I don't think he's going to.
Yeah, no, not today. He won't. Today it'll be a great one, but in the future, we're going to have to start doing something a little earlier for some of the other people too, or even on a different day every once in a while. Pop up. We're going to pop up.
Yeah, we do a lot of pop-ups. So for those that are in our Custer group, y'all know, like sometimes we'll pop up on a Saturday or Sunday. Like, let's just do a live today because we got some shit we want to talk about. Mm-hmm. And we don't want to let it wait until Thursday. So we do pop-ups from time to time, depending on the topic, depending on something that we might have stumbled across that we just don't want to hold on to. We want to talk about it right now.
And if anybody's on here and they see me coming in with StreamYard, you can hit that, jump into the StreamYard. It's not going to be doing anything with your information. It's just gonna be let your name be displayed on, or you can just watch it in the background. But we would rather you come on so your name can be displayed and we can see who you are, or we'll be able to catch it anywhere you go. You know what I mean? So anybody that come on that's in the Custer group and they see me in the StreamYard on my no, I'm not on my personal page, but if y'all see the StreamYard pop up, jump in and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to push to one format, to one group at all times. So it'll be better for everybody to be in one group so everybody can get on the show. And if everybody want to get on the show, anybody like Patricia or Mr. Cooper or Daryl when he get a chance,
Mr. Parks.
Yeah, Antonio, if you get a chance too. You know, Tonio is Tonio from Virginia. He in Virginia.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Tonio in Virginia right now.
I lived in Virginia for a very short period of time, Mr. Parks.
Yeah, he showed.
I enjoyed your state. It was very, very nice. Unfortunately, I had to boogie.
You had to boogie.
My child dictated that she just hated it there. So she wanted to come back home to Milwaukee, and hence, here we are.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool, though, to have somebody in Texas on and somebody in Virginia on, and I don't know where Patricia is at.
I believe she's here in Milwaukee.
Okay.
Yeah.
And two people from Milwaukee on.
Yeah.
With more people in Milwaukee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what though? Like you said, you know, my week has been pretty it's been draining. I had a draining week. Yeah, I had a draining week. It's been tough. You know, I've been trying to bust a couple moves, and it seemed like every turn I make, it's like a pushback for some reason. Now I gotta find out. I gotta find out about what's really going on and why. You know what I'm saying? So my week has been pretty draining, but I'm still chugging along and trying to get it going, keeping up the energy. So y'all give me some energy if y'all can. You know what I'm saying? There it is. I felt that.
I hope so.
Now I'm feeling good, y'all.
I mean, I try to give as much energy as I can to the healing of my leg, but if I can share some of that energy with you, I'm happy to do that, bro.
No, we're gonna get that right. We're gonna get your leg right and everything. You need to get some good massages on there at night. You know, I don't know, maybe the massages and doing all of that with the blood thinners and get everything shaking and grooving, circulating in the proper manner, and get it better for yourself. We're gonna get that right. Yes. We need you out there to cut a rug on the 6.
26th, 27th, and 28th. And I
Yeah.
plan to do just that. So
Yes.
I definitely need to. This is slowing me completely down. Of course, I was looking forward to this weekend. Like, yes, I get to go fishing again. Not.
Yeah. So you got to chill a little bit.
So yeah, I'm gonna end up having to chill unless I go to one of my little exclusive spots where I can just pull up and throw my pole out the
Right.
window. You know,
No, that's smart.
but
That's smart. That's the
Yeah.
smart way. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all got a you go with a pickup truck or just a car?
just my car.
Oh, that's smooth. That's smooth. I was about to say you stretch your legs out there and
Yeah.
you come take the truck, switch up the car, go out there and
Yeah.
get the lay on the bed.
Yeah.
You can put
That
an air
would be
mattress
nice.
back there.
That would
You know,
be very
chill
nice.
out for real. Yep, you can chill out back of the truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be live. Antonio said it's a pretty nice state. A lot of history here in Virginia. He said he prefers Charlotte, North Carolina, though, because he was in Charlotte as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some alumni that is in Charlotte and actually in Virginia, but I like the southern states.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate that I have a 24-year-old daughter who couldn't find anything to do to keep her occupied in Virginia. We were also looking at North Carolina as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she just doesn't like the South at all.
Yeah.
She's a big city girl. So born and raised here in Milwaukee, it's a larger city. If I were taking her and moving her to Chicago, she would fit right in.
If she'd have went to Charlotte, she'd have loved that because Charlotte huge.
Yeah.
Charlotte way bigger than
I
Milwaukee.
tried to convince her. She was just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with the South. Anything with the South, just take me home.
Charlotte be popping. When I was in Charlotte, I was meeting people from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew them, but I was bumping into people from the Milwaukee area that you know, from I can't say I met anybody from high school, but I did meet a lot of people that I knew just in general from the area. And I mean, that was amazing to me. But one of the things that I learned about Charlotte was that when I was down there, I don't know what it is now, but we're talking about 19 years ago. About 19 years ago, 12 years ago, 11 years ago. It was one of the craziest statistics that I found out was that 65% of the population of Charlotte is from elsewhere.
Wow.
That's deep. That's how big that's how big the city is getting.
65% of the population came from somewhere else.
It's from somewhere else. So that's
only
amazing.
35% of people
are native.
were born and raised there.
Born and raised in Charlotte. So I mean, literally, I was in a barbershop in Charlotte. I was working in a barbershop in Charlotte. People came from Milwaukee, was coming into the barbershop. That was crazy, right? But out of that shop, no one was in there from Charlotte. Wow. And then so for about 2 years, nobody was in there from Charlotte. Everybody, it was 11 of us. And everybody was from somewhere else. Right? Yeah. But now here go the cold part. So about 2 years in, one brother came in there from Charlotte and he only stayed for about a month. Yep. And he moved to Vegas. My guy Slow.
Damn.
Yeah, he moved to Vegas slow.
So is it that more Charlotte people move away or more outside people move to Charlotte?
More Charlotte people, more people from up top, which is the north, move into Charlotte.
Wow.
Because Charlotte is a growing city. Right now, Charlotte, metropolitan Charlotte got over 2 million people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the city probably got about 1.3.
Wow.
Yeah, it done got huge. It's a constant development. You know what I'm saying? It's rapid rate. But the thing about it is that the natives are so welcoming that what they call them, I forget what they call the people that come in. But the people that come in, they start doing business in Charlotte. Mm-hmm. And Charlotte and the surrounding areas. And take off like a rocket. They take off like a rocket. They do really well, you know what I'm saying? And they make things really pop. Rashidi, what's going on? Rashidi is on this one.
Hey, Queen.
Queen Intelligent Wisdom.
Queen Intelligent Wisdom joined us. Hey, hon.
We see you over there too. Yeah, Rashidi is over here. She's my niece. That's one of my nieces.
Hi, Rashidi.
That's not one of my nieces. That's my first niece.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my first niece. So it's more like a brother-sister age.
Wow.
Relationship. Yeah, because
nice.
She's like I'm 50. So she's 44. She's about to turn 44. Have a birthday in a couple of weeks. Yeah, she got a birthday coming up, y'all. She got a birthday coming up on August 5th.
She's an August baby, which
Leo.
is wonderful because I too am an August baby, but she's a Leo and I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo? When's your birthday?
August 31st. I'm the last day of the month.
Uh-oh. Hey, y'all can still party. She said, hey, y'all. She said, hey, y'all.
Hey.
Yeah, and then she said, yes, and got cakes and stuff. Yeah, so y'all can still party together, do what y'all do.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
For Rashidi and Queen Intelligent Wisdom, we having an open discussion. So if any of y'all want to jump in and jump on the cast, all y'all do is hit the request button and get on and add your 2 cents, ask your questions, state your business, anything. It don't matter if it's a current affair, what you got going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? But for us, check this out, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna read this real quick. Antonio said Dallas is a great place as well. It just gets hot down there. I felt like grilled meat every time I was there.
Grill me.
Yeah. You on that truck tonight, Antonio? You can't be on the truck. He wrote. He commenting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Daryl is from Dallas, and I talk to him quite often, almost daily. But yeah, he said it's super hot. Like every day, he's like, it rarely drops down below 90. Even in the middle of the night, it's like 88, close to 90 degrees. That's ridiculous.
Is Daryl from Milwaukee or he from that way?
He's from Dallas. Yeah.
Okay, because I was about to say we got so many people that's not only from Milwaukee in Dallas, but from Custer in Dallas. But the Milwaukee area in general, if we went down to Dallas, if anybody
we'd probably
Dallas,
definitely see some people we know, like Catfish Kurt. He's in Dallas.
Yeah, I mean it's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them.
It's a bunch. I mean, it's many. It's unrealistic.
Bunch of alumni that are in Dallas, but I also have family down there as well. So I have nieces and nephews down there, cousins. So yeah, I'm and I've never been to Dallas, but I'm anxious to go one day. So we'll see. We'll see where my life journey takes me.
Yeah, that's peace. That's peace. Tonio, peace, man. Hopefully your son is born real soon, and we're gonna start giving him the knowledge right away. You know how we're gonna do it. Yeah, you got a son that's coming up.
To do.
Oh yeah, we're gonna raise him from the gate, and we gonna I'm gonna try to talk him into letting me name him.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's gonna have to discuss that with his wife.
All right now.
Yeah,
what name are you thinking?
I don't know. No, he said definitely. Definitely. It depends. I gotta see him and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I want him to start off. I want these new kids, right? To start off up top. Ain't no starting from the bottom no more.
Yes.
Ain't no starting from the bottom no more. We ain't doing that no more. We ain't starting off with the name Dollar and then having to change it down the road. You know what I'm saying? Or the name Mary and got to switch it out. No, we gonna start from the gate.
Who comment was that?
That was that was Patricia. Oh,
cool.
Mr. Cooper.
He said, being from Columbia, Mississippi, which is deep down south, there's definitely not much to do there. Whoops. You have to travel anywhere from 30 to 100 miles to find activities. Ooh, I don't like that. You only have each other, but living here in what people call the city. Why does it keep blanking off every time I touch it? I found less things here to do, also without the need to travel. Plus, this guy loves the heat. People here complain about heat. Yeah, we do. We complain about heat and cold. Us Midwesterners are never satisfied when it comes down to weather. I just made a post today saying Mother Nature, it seems like she just took a group of dice and said, whatever weather today y'all gonna get is what you're gonna get. Especially here in the Midwest. Like, I got on a hoodie, long sleeves. There is no reason why it should be July and I'm wearing a hoodie and pants.
It's a shuffle of the cards, like you said.
It's definitely a shuffle of the deck.
I like that. I love it. I love it because
I want some consistency in my life, though.
You got to move to Florida. You want consistency.
Yeah.
You go to Florida or you been to Hawaii?
No.
Go to Florida or Hawaii and you'll get consistent.
But I hear Hawaii, it gets just as hot as Dallas, as Texas does.
Well, I'll say this. When I was in Hawaii, it was the same temperature every single day.
Damn.
They literally
That's
said
beautiful.
it's going to be between 83 and 86 every day.
That's
Every
beautiful.
single day. It rained for about 5-10 minutes.
I can rock with that.
Yeah. And you really don't have too much that's going to really, it's nothing too much going to mess it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you went to Florida, the same way. You know what I'm saying?
See, I visited Florida a number of times, and I've been all over Florida. So
Mhm.
I've gone to Fort Lauderdale. I've gone to Tampa. I've
Mhm.
gone to the Keys. I've
Oh,
gone.
you went to the Keys? I ain't been to the Keys.
Oh,
Keys
yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, it's very, very nice.
Yeah, I would love to go to
I've
the
been to
Keys.
Miami, both South and North Beach. I haven't been to Panama City yet or Orlando. Those are some of my next destinations, but I have never been disappointed going to Florida, and I've been in all seasons. I've been during the winter time, during the summertime, and everything in between, and I love it.
Yeah, you got when you go down to Orlando, you might decide to buy a condo or something, or you might look into that.
Really?
Yeah, because especially if you take your grandbaby.
Yeah.
You know, because they're gonna love Orlando.
Yeah.
Orlando is lovely. It rained hard just about every day. I think it was a certain time. Every time I was there, it rained hard every day for about 15-20 minutes.
And then the rest of the day was just sunny.
Woo, beautiful sun. It was sunny when it was raining.
Jesus.
It didn't stop.
Florida, are you calling me Florida?
Yeah, it might be.
Y'all calling my name.
That might be the next call going on. But you know, Florida is lovely like that, and the kids love it too, and you'll love it. Like I wouldn't mind loving it if I moved down there. It's a whole different lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's a great lifestyle, and I mean, you got everywhere. So within 5 hours, maybe 6, 7 with the Keys, but within 5 hours, you can be in every part of Florida.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know what I'm saying, from Gainesville all the way down to the to Miami and probably to the Keys. I don't know how. I never been to the Keys. I've been scared of that bridge.
Really? Well, what I did was I went on a cruise, and so our cruise
past the bridge
led us right to the Keys, and we spent the day in the Keys. It was beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. Rashida said she exactly too. I had a hoodie on today. Too ridiculous in July. Yeah, right. July. You know, July. Just July 14. No, today 15. No, today 14.
Today's the
14. Yeah.
14.
So July the 14th, and it's 73 degrees right now.
Right.
That's a difference, but I love it because you know it's a back and forth, and it keeps us off balance. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like being off balance. I need some consistency. Rashida feels me.
Yeah,
she feels me.
She got
I can't give. Tina, what did you fish for? What do you fish for? I fish for all kinds of fish. Panfish, whether it be bluegills or crappies, to big game fish such as bass and walleye. My favorite is catfish. I just love how catfish fight. When you have them on your line, like they can take and run with it, and you are praying to God during the time when you're trying to fight with this fish, like, please don't break my line, please, because I want to see how big you really truly are.
You got the line broke before?
Oh man, plenty of times, and my whole heart sank every single time. It never fails. Like if I lose a fish, and I know I've been fighting with him for a good couple of minutes, I'm like, damn.
So how'd you get into fishing? Let us know about that.
I've been fishing since I was little. Like my dad and my uncle my dad's side of the family is from Mississippi.
Oh yeah. They probably related to Mr. Cool. No.
could be. So my father's side of the family is from Mississippi, and when I was about 2 or 3, they first exposed me to fishing, and I've loved it ever since. So my uncle used to tease me a lot when I was little because he took me on my first boating experience when I was 4. And the first time that he took me out on the boat, I was getting ready to cast my line out, and I ended up snagging his finger. I think the hook,
I'm feeling that right. Hey, I'm sitting here like this.
The hook caught his thumb. I don't know how, because he was behind me and I wasn't caring about nothing but throwing my. And so he was like, ow. Anyway, so I hooked his finger. And so for the rest of the trip, I felt bad, but he was like, no, you could continue to fish. It wasn't that bad. He wrapped it up with a paper towel. He was good to go. But he was like, from here on out, when you get ready to cast, you say fixing to throw. And so the whole trip, I was like, fixing to throw.
Oh yeah.
And I would cast it out, and I just had such a good time. And like I said, I've always loved it since I was little. I was first introduced when I was 2 or 3, and I always go. Like I've always been. My father has since passed on, but I continue to still go. And a lot of times it's very nostalgic. So when I go to fishing spots that he introduced me to, which is all of them, I always just get that good feel that my dad is with me. So, yeah.
Right. Peace, Randy. Peace, Randy. How you
Hey,
doing?
Randy.
Tonight? Yeah. Hey, that's interesting because we got the opposite story. I went fishing one time when I was a child. It was only up at McGov in the lagoon, and it wasn't for me. I said, I ain't doing this. Guys, let's go around the corner. What am I doing fishing?
Right.
The store is around the corner.
But it's not about going to get the fish. It's about the experience of fishing. Like what's the old adage? If you teach a man to fish, he can feed himself forever.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. I'm gonna start going.
You should.
I just got to get the time and be able to get out there and do what I got to do.
Yeah. Now here's a funny story about myself. I used to fish in the lagoon at McGovern Park.
Did you?
I did all the time. I would take my kids. We would go fishing at the, especially after school. Like my boys really enjoyed the same things that I enjoyed. My dad really got them excited and introducing them to fishing. So did I. So we carried on that pastime. And so there's this one incident, and I know everybody in Milwaukee is going to know this when I say this, but there was this one incident where 2 little boys disappeared and were found in the lagoon. Yep. The day they were found, we were there fishing.
Was you?
And yes, we were there fishing, and my sons were throwing rocks at what they thought was a turtle. And it was within an hour of us being there that police came into the area, and we were told to leave the area. And later on, when we got home, we realized that these boys were found in the lagoon. So that broke my heart. And I was just like, I cannot. And we threw the fish away that we caught because, in my head, I'm like, these fish probably ate off of the algae that were growing on these boys' bodies. And I don't want to consume that. So
yeah, that was so unfortunate of a situation. And I remember one of the mothers. I knew one of the mothers. One of the mothers went to Edison.
Yes.
You remember her?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like my 8th grade girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. See, y'all learning something about us today.
Yeah, that was I was like, man, but it broke my heart just to even see her. And then the next time I seen her maybe a year and a half afterward. And it was like, it was the devastation.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Losing a child, especially in that manner, like y'all got to remember, these boys were missing for over a month. They were searching for these boys.
It was longer than that, wasn't it?
I think it was. It was like a couple of months. Like they disappeared in February and found them in April.
Okay.
So I mean,
it was only 10 and 11. 10
yes,
11, like
10
that.
and 11.
Yeah.
To this day, they do have a memorial. I don't know if you've seen it, but they have a rock with the boys' names in it, right by the area to which they were found.
Okay. I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah.
I probably did, but I don't know. I can't remember. Mr. Cooper.
Coop, those 2 young men also played football with my youngest son.
See?
Oh, man.
Dang, that's heavy because that means that they will be around that 28, 29 mark.
Yeah, if they were still alive today, yeah.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, that's deep. That's heavy, man. I was so devastated to see that. First of all, that they came up missing. Remember, they came up missing. But people just thought they was missing at first.
Right. Like at first, people thought they were just like missing, like silly boys hiding out somewhere. Days went by and they were like, yeah, something ain't right.
Yeah.
And then weeks went by and it was just like, yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this at all.
Right.
So when they did find their bodies, and tragically I was in the park and my kids were fishing in the area and throwing rocks at what they believed to be a turtle.
Yeah. Yeah, it was devastating.
That's traumatizing for my kids. And so even like to this day, like my sons now are 30, 29, and 28.
Oh, that's the age group.
Yeah, same age group. So like they refuse to even go to McGovern Park for any function.
Oh, I believe
this
it.
day.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rashidi also said she was scared of that bridge going over there to the Keys, to the Florida Keys. Tonio said he remembered that too. Yeah, 'cause that would be just a little bit up under you, Tonio. And Rashidi said, man, that's sad. Yeah, we had some sad time, but you know, like I said, I know a little devastation, but you know, hopefully they get, you know, I know moms will never get right.
No, absolutely not. I don't
Yeah.
think as a mother of boys, and especially at that age, I had children that same age.
Mm-hmm.
If I lost any of mine, I probably wouldn't be right. You know,
No.
I have your
Never.
mom lost her son. My mom
Never.
lost her son. And my mom still has never fully recovered or fully healed from losing her son.
Never.
So,
You're never going to heal, no matter who it is, because the thought, so like for me, right, like the thought of my father, right, which he returned to the essence in 2010, Thanksgiving 2010. And what was the thought about that was so devastating, right? But the devastating part was that I would talk to him maybe once a month or something, right? Maybe sometimes once every 2 months, right? And sometimes we would go back and forth because my pops was talking. She straight shit talker, right? Yeah, he didn't care about none of that type of shit. So he really, it was laughable because it was so much fun to talk shit with him, right? But that was every once a month or every 2 months. And now even to this day, I look at like I can't reach out anymore. It's not the point of not wanting to, but not being able to.
That's
it's
reality.
Deep. Yeah, that's when it gets to be really, really deep, when you cannot do it anymore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so like especially with the parent, well, anybody really, but the parent or sibling or a child, I'm assuming I haven't lost any children. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so like what I do is I try to prepare my daughter for me kicking the bucket.
I'm preparing mine.
Yeah.
I definitely we talk about it often. They don't like talking about it.
That's right.
You're gonna hear it just simply because I want you to be mentally ready. And no one can really prepare for the loss of someone that you deeply love. But they know just from me talking about it so often is that chronologically your parents are supposed to go before you go. Mm-hmm. That's just the life cycle of a human being. Mm-hmm. So I will potentially go before my children, and if that does, and when that does happen, they are fully prepared to carry out my services and then carry out life without me. Yeah, and I'm hoping they'll be able to do that without. It's gonna be hard without me. I can tell you that now. The world gonna be missing something without me. I'm straight up. Right. I feel you. I know. At least my immediate family, it's gonna be hard. You know, like one of the movies that I always watch, y'all. This, you know, like if it's a good movie, I'm gonna continue to watch. It sticks with you. And you want to watch it every time you get a chance. Yeah. So like the Butterfly Effect. Oh. You know how different the world would be if you wasn't here? Yeah. If anybody that was on this video was not here, the whole world would be totally different. I mean, completely different. Yeah, just from one person no longer being in. Yeah, I mean, not no longer. Your existence never happened. Yeah, so that's how much. That's crazy. So when I was born, right, at 11:31. I said 7:31. 11:31 p.m. January the 14th of 1972, the world completely changed. Yes. Yeah. I do, Queen. I do. I definitely like Love Jones. Love Jones is a really good movie. Love Jones is a beast. I'm talking about Jones. Like Love Jones. Hey, my top 10 is about 150 movies. How is that possible? It's possible because I watch Black Belt Theater every day. Oh my God. I do. The Fist of the White Lord, I watch this every day. But it's crazy because anyway, the reason I mentioned that was the butterfly effect, right? Yeah. Just the mere existence of you never happened. If I wasn't here, the kids that I got wouldn't even be here. Right. Right.
My moms and them would have never
The
thought about my
decisions
name.
that they would have made along the way that helped to shape and mold you would have never happened.
Yeah, let me say this real quick. We're talking about
experiences that you gave them as a child, having to raise you, would have never happened.
Right.
They would have never grown to be as knowledgeable about whatever you added value to their lives.
They should actually be thanking me.
Well, they do every year on your birthday. They celebrate your life. That is them thanking.
No, I'm talking about everybody. Everybody.
I mean, if I get invited to your celebrations, I'll be there to say
y'all should
thank
me.
you.
Y'all should thank me on a daily basis. Because if I wasn't here, your life would be different. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, listen, check this out though. Okay, so really, by a show of hands on the computer screens, right, and you by a word, y'all ever watch Money Heist?
The name sounds so familiar.
It was like a Spanish. They did the lip thing, but they did the voiceovers, but it was on Netflix. It was an original series on Netflix called Money Heist.
No, I've never seen it.
Anybody watch that one?
Anybody
watched Money Heist? Got the best line that I've ever heard in a movie. Mr. Cooper, you got to tell me if you've seen that movie. I'm going to explain it after I read what Antonio said. Antonio said, yeah, lately I've been realizing that I'm the backbone of my immediate family and the family I married into. So I move a certain way to ensure I leave everyone with something valuable before I go. Mm-hmm. Mostly knowledge and wisdom as I continue to grow. Material things have no meaning to me. The material things ain't got no meaning to you, but they got some meaning to them other cats. You did. The family want the car, man.
Right. They want the car. They want the house. They want the 401k, that pension, all that. They want it all.
They need that. They gonna need that. But
that's gonna help them through their next journey without you. Unfortunately.
Mr. Cooper, or fortunately. Oh, Rashida said she watched season 1. Rashida, you got to watch season 2. I think it's in season 2 because I think it's 3 seasons, right? Is it 3 or 5? But you got to watch that one, Rashidi. But the cat, listen, Mr. Cooper, let me see. Mr. Cooper, did you watch the movie? Did you watch that series? I'm gonna explain it though. Oh, Kamisha says, Kamisha, that's my niece. That's Rashidi's daughter-in-law.
Okay.
That's Rashidi's daughter-in-law. So, okay. Kamisha, you watched the series, right? Okay, good. The professor. But the professor's brother had the best line any movie ever had.
Let me hear it.
All right. Y'all no. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for the line that he said?
I'm ready.
The professor's brother, when his son came to visit him, the brother said, he told his son, he said, I forgive you. The son had that curious look. The son said, for what? He said, for being born. He said, what you mean?
Wow.
He said, man, you came along and fucked our life up. He said, me and your mama, we was doing great. We was traveling the world. We was having a good time. Then you came along and fucked everything up. Hey, he said, you came along and fucked everything up.
That doesn't even make sense that you would blame the child. Like, nobody told y'all to procreate. Y'all could have still did what y'all did and had fun and not procreated.
Nobody told him to be born. He said, hey, man, I forgive you for being born.
Damn, that is fucked up.
That's the coldest line I ever heard in a movie. The cat said, man, I forgive you. He said, for what? He said, for being born. So you came along and fucked everything up. That's it. He said, me and your mother, we was madly in love. We was traveling the world. We was doing this, we was doing that. And here you come, fucked all that up.
Kids, he said, but don't worry about it. Throw a monkey wrench in your life plan. Threw
it right in. Blue. hey, him and the mama and daddy split up and shit and all types of stuff. It was Lil Dog, man. What you come along for?
You said that's Money Heist?
Money Heist. The Money Heist was one of the coolest things you ever seen in your life. I'm telling you. Kamisha and Rashidi could tell you that was one of the best series. Mr. Cooper, you gotta watch that. It ain't touching the Blacklist, but it's right next to it. It's there. It's in the neighborhood. You know, and anybody that's seen the Blacklist, if y'all didn't see it, go back and watch it and then come have that discussion with me and Mr. Cooper. Yeah, because we've been checking that out. You know what I'm saying? So it's been pretty good. You know, I watch stuff like that. I try not to watch stuff that don't have any meaning. I can't after watching the Blacklist, it's hard to watch anything else.
Yeah.
The Blacklist was so masterful. It was so mental that it's hard to watch anything else.
Damn.
But we realized that between conversations that me and Mr. Cooper had, we realized that Money Heist, the Blacklist, they speak about the Blacklist in other movies that you don't even put together with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that's good, but when you talk about greatness on a film, Money Heist was one, Blacklist was one series. Top Boy was one. I don't know. It ain't too many more that can hang.
You're going to get me to going back to TV. I don't usually watch TV, to be honest.
Yeah.
Whether it be a series or movies, I can't tell you the last thing I saw on TV or in a movie.
Yeah. Now, me, I catch it majority of the time, unless I'm really don't got nothing to do. My TV either come while I'm watching, while I'm cutting hair. And that's regular TV, but series come at about 11, 12 at midnight, at night.
Okay.
So I'll watch a few shows. But when you get down to watching them real good ones, I don't even turn them off.
That's when you binge watch. That's how the last series I actually watched and I binge watched it was The Godfather of Harlem.
Oh yeah,
It's coming back December of this year, so I'm excited. That's when I'm gonna jump back in and watch TV. I know that is too long.
I hate that.
That is super long. But yeah, I got really heavy into that, and I was watching episode after. I was literally staying up 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning trying to finish up before I go to sleep. I cannot go to sleep in the middle of an episode.
What you think about the daughter? Bumpy's daughter. I love her.
I love her. I love her now, or at least as of the end of series 2. I love her, but in the very beginning, I didn't like her, and I'll tell you why. It's because of how she went about trying to make her presence known. Mm-hmm. She was foul.
She was coming. She felt unloved though.
She felt unloved, but that should have been a discussion between her and her dad.
Yeah.
And the fact that she forced herself into her child's life when Bumpy and his wife wasn't ready to reveal that. To me, there was a time and a place for everything, and that just was not the time nor the place. Her daughter, but you could tell that her daughter was starting to feel like she's deeper than just a sister to me.
Yeah. See, I think she had that resentment.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you see your dad raising a girl. You are a girl that he didn't raise.
But what I would need to know in that what's the name? There's a lot of stuff on there.
Queen that tells you wisdom is coming back in December of this year. She said, yes, I binge watched The Godfather of Harlem in Georgia. Yeah, it is really good. He said those two young men also. Yeah.
But you know what though, with that, he said something else.
Tina, you would definitely love The Blacklist. Oh, really? It's untouchable. Maybe on. Wait. Did I switch it around? My bad. Sure did.
We back. Y'all was looking at them movies over there.
Yeah,
for a second.
My brother got a hell of a collection. I might have to steal me a movie on the way up.
Yes, hey, this is half of them.
Maybe on this podcast down the road, we could all discuss a particular series.
Oh yeah. Because it gets deep, Mr. Cooper. He knows that Blacklist or no. But you know what? Real quick, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna ask a question very quick for everybody, because just like you said, it's open discussion. But on that series, on the Godfather Harlem, I would like to know, how did her drug journey start? Because that's going to tell why she did what she did.
Yeah,
that's going to show the resentment in it.
Right, because that's where I'm lost. Is okay, your father wasn't a part of your life, but I need the backstory as to why he wasn't there. What happened? How did that transition take place? Yes, who is your mom?
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I need to know it all. I know that Bumpy was locked up for the majority of her life, but yet and still, we don't know if she reached out to her dad or if her mom played a part in that. in possibly her and her dad not having any communication. If they hadn't, I'm confused at this point.
And see, you also got to know, like, a couple of questions that need to be answered is that Bumpy had to be there when the baby was born.
Yeah, because he named her.
And then and she wouldn't have gave just the relationship.
Yeah,
she wouldn't have gave her to his wife.
Yeah, well, she was on drugs at that point when
just the relationship. You can tell she don't like. It's almost like she's saying, y'all took her from me.
I think she felt that way because of her dad. I don't think it had much to do with the mom, with Bumpy's wife.
Yeah.
I don't think it had anything to do with her. I felt like it had more to do with the resentment of seeing her father be a father to her daughter.
But did they
wasn't that for her.
Did they ever say why she didn't like the mama? Because she didn't like the mama. The stepmother.
She didn't like her because the stepmother did not want her to reveal to the daughter who she really was.
That it wasn't, yeah.
And plus, with her drug use, Bumpy's wife was just like, I don't know if you're going to relapse anytime soon.
Right.
And trying to expose who you are to this child now could have cause some harm to her life, because she's all she's ever known is for me to be her mom. So for you to say that, and then you could possibly disappear by relapsing, you're going to devastate this child.
Yeah, I knew we seen that right out the gate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a great area, because it definitely is going to have to come out. It is. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to see in a minute, because Bumpy just at the end of the season, didn't Bumpy just go into war?
At the end of series 2, Bumpy was getting ready to go into war with
the Italians, right?
Yeah, with the Italians, yeah.
Yeah.
But he was also fighting a case as well, so he was about to go back to jail.
Okay, so that I can't remember, so I'm gonna have to watch that again before it come out. Yeah. But it'd be taking too long. I can't be waiting a year to watch.
I know, I hate that.
And then I watch all 10 of them at one time.
Right.
Oh, she said they told her mom. Who said that?
Oops. I'm trying to make it smaller again. Mr.
Cooper said that.
They told who her mom was. Most of y'all are probably just looking at the show movies and not watching them. I know. Boy, Power and myself get into these.
They told who the mom was. I can't see. I ain't seen the show in 18 months. Mom? I ain't seen
her
the
mom
show.
Ain't never been made an appearance on the show, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
I was watching it. Trust me, I was watching it.
Mr. Cooper, you got to tell.
I'm very in tune with Godfather Harlem.
No, your phone is something is happening with the touch.
Yeah.
I
don't know what.
Well, it's cool.
But yeah, so I really like the Godfather of Harlem, and I can't wait for the newest episodes to come on.
Yeah.
December. Yeah. I'm gonna be glued.
Yeah, I can't wait either because Bumpy got into it with the Muslims too.
He did.
Yeah, he got into it with the Muslims too. So yeah, I can't wait for that.
Him and Malcolm fell out.
They ain't fall out. They upset with each other because they. Well, brothers.
I mean, yeah,
they brothers. They always be mad with each other. Remember?
Right. But I don't know where that's gonna go.
It ain't going nowhere.
I'm anxious to find out.
No, you can see the love was there. The love was there. Malcolm didn't get killed yet, did he?
No, not yet.
Okay, good.
He had just given his speech on the radio.
Okay.
His famous speech.
Oh, he was in that hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
so
cool.
I know that's coming.
Okay. That's going to be upsetting just to see it again.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all, though. For anybody that's on here, right? To open discussion. Favorite movie. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie.
And why?
My favorite movie of all time is The Color Purple. I can tell you that movie backwards and forwards. I know every fucking line from the movie. The reason why it's my favorite movie is because it's the first movie that I actually had my dad sit down and watch with me.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah.
So
and this was back in beta days. He bought it on beta and VHS. And he started off he purchased it on beta, and it was like a 3-disc series.
A 3-tape series.
3-tape series.
Yeah.
And so we watched it so much that it burned out the beta player. So we had a VHS, and so he ended up purchasing the VHS set instead. But yeah, so it was the first movie that we actually sat down and watched together, and we actually cried off of the movie together.
I don't remember anything in the book Color Purple.
Really?
Nope. I watched the Color Purple once, and I was like, it didn't move me.
Hoppo to beat me.
I gotta watch it now. So like the key points I remember, but I gotta see that. I gotta see that again.
Oh man, it's whoo. We both cried when Miss Sophia got beat up and put in jail. Like that. Yeah. That was gut wrenching.
Yeah.
To see, and I think it was so real for my dad because he's from the South, so he's probably witnessed it. But I never questioned him about why it was so touching to him.
Mm-hmm.
But I can only imagine, just like in hindsight, like wondering what was going through his mind at that time.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that again. I'm gonna see if I can catch that somewhere and see what's going on with it.
Oh yeah, so that's my favorite movie of all time, and you now know the reason why.
Right, Queen Intelligent Wisdom said,
"Eve's Bayou."
Eve's Bayou.
That is a good one. That is a good one. Right. Queen Intelligent Wisdom said, "Speak, Lord, speak to me, girl." That church scene had me crying too. Jesus,
yeah, y'all like that one?
Oh man,
I like Eve's Bayou, but
Eve's Bayou was really good. Like it gave you it. That movie inspired me to want to go to New Orleans.
For real?
I desperately wanted to go to Louisiana after I watched that movie.
You wanted to go see what was going on?
I wanted to see the real Creole life. Like I wanted to see it in action.
Yeah, I want.
Yes.
Hey,
Mr. Telly.
Peace, Telly. I gotta watch that again too. I got it somewhere around here. Tonio said he watched Color Purple a lot growing up too.
Yes.
My favorite movie of all time, hands down, bar none. Ain't nobody gonna change my mind, so don't try.
I'm just laughing because you like, don't even try it.
Don't do it. Baby Boy.
Really? Oh my God.
Baby Boy is the best movie ever. It's the best cinematographic film ever put together. Right? I
don't believe that.
No, listen.
But I'm not gonna take that from you.
No, check it. You can't.
How is that the best cinematographic movie ever?
You're not gonna take it. You can't take it from me. You're gonna make me watch it tonight. Straight up. I love the movie.
No, I'm gonna go watch it tonight because I'm gonna be like, what the fuck does he like so much about this movie to be his all-time favorite?
You know me, right?
Go ahead, spill it.
I love black people.
Right, but The Color Purple was littered with black people. Like this movie was all black people.
Definitely. But it gave The Color Purple brought it from a different angle, like your daddy.
Yeah.
I told you that before. Queen told me. But yeah, Jody. Like she just said, Jody. Yeah, there you go. But see, the Baby Boy was told about, not from. It was told from a lot of different perspectives, but it's told about that. Look, Tina, please don't ask him about it because it goes on and on. I love that shit.
No, I need to know.
No, seriously, because it's like this. Check this out.
Right.
It told
Queen Intelligent Wisdom, I still can't believe it myself either.
You don't believe it though. And then the next time you watch it, you're gonna be like, damn, I didn't see that. The movie is told about the young black male, right? The 19-year-old. That's a baby boy that needs to be a man from every perspective, right?
Right.
Except his own. It's told about from both of his baby mama's perspective.
His mama's perspective. His mama's boyfriend.
Hold up. His friend. You said who?
His daddy.
Who's his daddy?
Remember, the reason why he was so angry and upset that his mom was dating his dad never made an appearance, but he talked about it.
Yeah, I was about to say his daddy wasn't in there.
No,
that was his brother who got killed.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's what it was.
We're going to let Tina get a pass on that.
I need to watch it.
We're going to let Tina get a pass.
Listen, I ain't watched Baby Boy since my kids was young.
No, but on the real though, it told about it from every perspective. Like both of his baby mamas, the baby mama's mama, his mama, the
homies.
yeah, Sweepy, that's the homeboy, Ving Rhames, the boyfriend, right? The baby mama's guy that was in the joint.
Really her guy,
well, a friend that was in the joint,
friend, right?
Wait, and his guys, everybody looked at this cat like, man, you tripped.
Right.
Man,
they didn't. Nobody took him serious.
Cuz on a bike.
Right.
You know,
driving his baby mama car.
But he was on the bike. Remember the homeboys.
Yeah.
The Snoop homeboys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now they was talking doggedy. Everybody was looking at him like a baby boy. Completely. Like,
but that's what he was.
Exactly. And that's what the black male in America need to do, is wake up and grow up and not be a baby boy and take over it and guide and, install.
So I would have expected for you to find something a more meaningful or powerful
there is no more
image of an actual black man. Not a black boy. Wait,
look, I've been in the position of the baby boy. I've been in the position of the mother's boyfriend. I've been in the position. I remember sitting outside with my guy. I remember sitting outside with my guy, and he was going through the same thing with his girl. And I was like, man, you gotta come on, man. Everything that happened in that movie happened to me. It's like how you listen to Tupac.
I would have saw you be more like a Minister Society, Lawrence Fishburne.
Garbage.
Lawrence Fishburne.
No, my bad. Minister Society, that's Mr. Glick.
Look,
that's his movie, but the cinematography was garbage.
Okay, but you got to look at the message behind the cinematography.
The message to Baby, what was the message to Baby Boy?
There were so many different messages. Like there was messages for young girls and women raising kids. There was messages for mothers raising boys to be men. There were so many different messages within that one movie. I get it.
Tell her the message to the movie, Mr. Cooper.
What's the message?
Oh, Rashidi said higher learning. That was a Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
So that's in my top 10 as well.
Yeah.
Higher learning is in my top 10.
I love Higher Learning.
Boys in the Hood, where Lawrence Fishburne was in.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, all of those movies, they had such a strong message
because you could relate.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, damn, everybody know our story.
Yeah.
That's when I started realizing. I seen Boys in the Hood and not Baby Boy, but I seen Boys in the Hood.
Where?
The drive-in.
Oh damn. That's a long time ago. We ain't had a drive-in in years. Well,
guess where the drive-in
was
at?
In Franklin. Franklin.
Guess where the drive-in was at?
Where?
Take a wild guess. Mr. Cooper, where was the drive-in?
Was it on 76 and Mill Road?
Anybody know where the drive-in was at?
Didn't they have one right next to Johnson's Park?
Movie theater was there.
Okay.
Northtown.
Okay.
Northtown was there. You know where it was at?
No.
You ever go to Woodman's?
Yeah.
I'll wait.
That's where it was? But see, I never went out there before Woodman's came
Woodman's is the drive-in.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Woodman's was the drive-in.
We didn't go that far. That was too far out to get up.
Yep. And then you said it right. Franklin.
Franklin. Yeah.
Yep. That was
my mom took us to the one in Franklin.
Yep. That was down 27th Street.
Yep. Straight down 27th.
Yeah, I went there a lot. Never watched the movie.
We went there and watched the Goonies.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
That was a good one. But they yep, Menominee Falls. We definitely went there when we was younger. We all went to like Menominee Falls. It was all young.
Yep, 41 and South 27. Exactly. That's the one my mom took us to.
Yeah. It was some good movies out here though. Like I said, like Rashid said, Higher Learning. I watch that all the time.
That's a good
one. Oh man, that once I made my daughter watch that.
Really?
Yeah. I made my daughter watch it. Yeah, Higher Learning.
Really?
Yeah. For one scene out that movie, I made her watch it.
Not the bathroom scene.
No. In Higher Learning.
Yeah.
What's the bathroom scene?
When they got caught in the bathroom. You talking about the one with the school, right?
Higher Learning.
Yeah.
Who got caught in the bathroom in the Higher Learning?
Who was it? The Boys. Wait, what movie am I thinking of?
You talking about Lean on Me.
That's the movie I'm thinking of.
Hey, that's me and Rashidi's. That's where we come from. Rashid's mother went to Eastside High.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the city that we Patterson, New Jersey. That's where we come from. That's where we. That's
I
where
love that movie.
both of us was born. But Higher Learning was when they was on the college. Ice Cube, Omar Epps, Tyra Banks.
Yeah, that's right.
I made her watch that movie for the scene when Omar Epps went to go get the what?
His girlfriend when she got killed, when Tyra got killed.
No.
Or shot or whatever.
No.
What scene?
Hey, Mr. Cooper, I feel like Goldie. If you listen, I'll tell you. You know, if you listen, I'll tell you. I talk slow sometimes. But for the scene where Omar Epps went to act, he asked Ice Cube, did he have the book on Frederick Douglass? And he was like, is it for class or for yourself?
Yeah.
I made her watch the whole movie for that scene. Yeah.
That was a good movie. What is your favorite movie out there?
Yeah, Rashidi said the what's name. She said the Higher Learning. Tonio said he don't have one, but he used to watch Color Purple growing up.
Yeah.
I mean
that
look,
one was instrumental in my life.
You know what's a cold movie?
What?
Which one? Color Purple?
Color Purple.
Yeah, I dig that. I definitely dig that. You know what's another movie that's really, really like it's top 10. Everything is top 10, right?
Is it black or white?
It's everything.
Okay.
What is it? It's everything.
Okay.
It's everything. What is it? What movie am I talking about?
I don't know.
What movie I'm talking about?
You gotta give me some hints.
Mr. Cooper, what I just said. You asked was it black or white? I said it was everything. That's the hint.
I meant like actors. Was it
Mr. Cooper, what was the movie? She asked, was the movie black or white? What was it? I said it was everything. What movie was it?
Don't tell me it was some karate movie.
No. Tonio said School Days. School Days was intricate back in the days.
School Days was very good.
Back in the days, yeah. Okay, Mr. Cooper ain't chime in with his answer yet, but you know what it is?
No.
Crash.
That's recent.
Everything.
But that's recent.
About 15 years old.
Yeah. You talking about the one with Ludacris?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was everything.
That's
good. Why I said, you see what I said with everything?
Everything. Yeah, I get it.
It crashed.
But see, what I did, it took me like 3 or 4 times to watch the movie to grasp the whole concept of the movie, because it was told in so many different stories compiled into one.
Crash.
That it all came together at the end, but like it took me a minute. So but I really like that movie.
Yeah, that was the best movie I ever seen. One of the best movies I see. That's not my favorite because Baby Boy is, but that's at the top. That's right there. Crash. It came together and like, just think about that. They was talking about the Chinaman. The black what was her name? Is that Sandra Bullock?
Yes.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. She was in there. She wanted to cross the street.
Yes.
Hey, remember when she was like, "You go get your homies to change the lock." That shit was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing at that shit. But yeah,
that's a good movie.
Crash was one of the best movies they ever. Whoever put it together, whoever the writers were, unbelievable. They did their thing on Crash.
Yeah.
Because you had to come right out the gate. From the beginning, everybody thought, I'm not saying everybody because I don't want to speak for everybody. I'm going to say
it was high intensity from the very beginning to the very end.
Well,
and that's why I had to watch it.
I thought, like for me personally,
I
was like, oh, the movie is about this crash.
Right.
Remember, they had the crash and the Asian lady, she was like, oh, you Blake? You Blake? You said, maybe if you can see over the wheel, goddammit, you Blake a little faster. Remember that?
Yes.
Hey, remember that Don Cheadle said he told his mom, he was like, I gotta call you back. I'm having sex with a white girl.
Yeah.
Hey, the chick said, I don't remember what her name. What's the lady name? I can't remember the actor's name. I only know the black ones. I don't know that lady name. But the lady said, she said she's not black. She was what she say, she was Mexican or something. Whatever she was. Don Cheadle was like, well, who got all them cultures together and told them to park the car?
Right, yeah.
Hey, that shit was hilarious. Hey, but
he's an underrated actor though.
One of the top ones.
Yes, he is.
Definitely.
He's up there with the Larry Fishburne and
Denzel.
Yeah, like a Denzel.
So if you said 5,
I'm thinking about another older guy. What is his name?
Morgan
Freeman.
Mm-hmm. Who's top 5?
Top 5 actors?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, those 3.
Just the men.
Those 3 are the men. The guy who played in Love Jones, what's his name?
Lorenz Tate.
I want to keep calling him Frankie Lyman because I love that movie. So yeah. And let's see. You got Larry Fishburne.
Because he was in Crash too.
Was he?
That was Luda's guy. That was the Luda. He had the little thing on the.
Oh, yeah.
This Luda's guy. Yeah, he was in there.
Yeah. One of my favorite movies of his is Man on Fire. Man on Fire.
Okay.
Oh,
Man on Fire?
Yes.
That's Luda? I mean,
that's Lorenz. That's him and
Man on Fire. Something is telling me. I thought that was Denzel.
No.
I'm thinking about the wrong thing.
Or was it Man on Fire?
Man on Fire is Denzel.
Okay.
He was saving a girl or something, right?
The movie I'm thinking of with Lorenz Tate was when his pregnant wife got killed. And they were laying in the room together.
I can't remember that one.
Why do I want to say his name was Vin Rames? Vin Diesel. It was Lorenz Tate and Vin Diesel, and they were cops. And they were partners. You ain't never seen it? Oh man, that's a good movie.
I gotta watch it.
His name was O-Dog.
That cat is crazy. He loved that. He loved that
Minister Society.
I watched that Minister Society the other day. Boy, I was like, I seen it. I told Mr. Cooper, I said, man, they messed this movie up.
No, I mean the cinematography could have been better, but the movie, the concept of the movie was awesome.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Got to keep it real. That was a top 10 all as well.
Yeah.
But where do you put? Like, I like the top 5 that you said, the 4 that you said.
Yeah, and then I would have to say, it's a toss up between Don Cheadle and the brother that's no longer with us, Black Panther.
Oh, Chadwick Boseman.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay.
He's a hell of an actor.
Terrence Howard not in there?
No, I can't get
Will
down
Smith
with the
not in there?
Will Smith is definitely in top, at least.
That's why I said top 5
Will,
got to be.
Will Smith got to be. I mean, he's up there.
Yeah.
He only made one bad movie in my eye.
Rashidi said A Man Apart.
A Man Apart. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes, that movie was so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mr. Cooper just said it too.
Yeah.
That's, you know what though, Terrence Howard, when he did that goddamn Hustle with Flow.
I could not take him serious in the whole movie.
Hustle with Flow?
I couldn't. He played a good ass pimp though, but
yeah, when he was walking down the street with Anthony Anderson, he was like, man, it's hard out here for a pimp. He's like, hold on, man, I gotta write that shit down, man. That shit was live, man.
He played a good ass pimp, and he really trained his fleet of women very well.
Yeah,
with the exception of the first one, his baby, or was that his baby?
No, that wasn't his baby. Remember, he was like that one. Remember,
yeah,
he
like
put the baby
to put
out
both
too.
of them out. I was floored. Like,
hey, boom.
Why the fuck did you put the kid
too.
out too? Like, get out.
Yeah, you got to go.
Take your shit.
But that was a great. See, now it's crazy because you got what would wait. Isaac Hayes was in that movie.
Really? Oh, sure was. Right towards the end when he went to go see him about
club. It was Isaac Hayes' Club.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Isaac Hayes' Club. You know who a good actor coming along?
Who?
Or I ain't seen him in nothing in a long time, but Luda is going to be a good actor if he keep going.
If he keeps going, yeah. I mean, he knows how to play whatever role he's put forth to play.
Yeah. What's the name got one blemish on his record, but he's a good actor too. Ving Rhames.
Yeah, Ving Rhames is a really good one. I saw one of my favorite movies of his, and I can't think of the name of it. It's Rosewood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a really good movie.
Yeah, Rosewood is a true story too.
Yeah,
that's a bona fide story.
And he played the hell out of that role.
Yeah, that's a bona fide story.
Yes.
I mean, you had everybody in there that was good too. You know, you had Don Cheadle was in there.
Was he?
Yeah, Don Cheadle was in there. Remember
Don Cheadle all over the place.
Yeah, Don Cheadle was one of the most underrated, like you said. He's one of the most underrated actors too.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people that's up in there these movies. Like in Godfather of Harlem, Mr. Cooper said he don't really like his movies because he don't end, but Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
He really is good.
Yeah, that they had some good stuff in there. I mean, there's a lot of people that's coming along too. Yeah. I can go on and on about some of them good movies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep. Sure. Yep, definitely. Word.
Wood Harris is underrated as an actor. Yeah.
Yep.
And Jeffrey Wright.
Yup, Jerry Wright too. Shaft. Remember Jeff Wright was in Shaft.
Oh, you talking about
Ty
Yeah.
Yeah. He was cold. He did Dr. King before.
Really?
Yeah, he was Dr. King before. I forget the name of the movie, but he was Dr. I want to say it was might have been called King. I can't remember, but he was.
How about Jamie Foxx? Jamie Foxx is a great actor. I loved him in Ray.
Ray, definitely.
Ray, he played the fuck out of that role. I was super impressed. Super impressed. If you had not known that he was a seeing man before that movie, you would really think that he played blind very, very well.
Yeah, Ray. I mean, he did a great job on Ray.
Oh my God.
And the last movie, it may not be his last movie, but the last movie I seen was it was The Peel Project. Project, what was that movie, y'all? Project Kurt on Live too. It was Project Power. It was Project Power. That's what it was. Almost positive it was Project Power. Something like little bugs. Yeah, Project Power, I want to say it was, if I'm not mistaken. But he was good in there too.
He played some really good roles. So.
Yeah, we done had some good people come along too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been some good ones come along, and some of them other cats was in there like from back in the days. They went into they was doing television, then they went to the movies and television, like The Rock, Charles Dutton.
Yeah.
Not The Rock, not the wrestler The Rock.
Oh, really?
Charles Dutton, Rock.
You know yeah. You're talking about the guy from the TV series. What was his show?
Rock.
The Rock. Yeah.
Rock. Yeah, Rock.
Okay,
yeah,
right.
That was him.
Yeah,
Charles Dutton.
I can't think of a movie that he played.
Get on the Bus?
Never seen that.
You ain't seen Get on the Bus?
No.
Oh man, that was the shit. He played in a lot of stuff, and then he did that. I liked when he came out with the series. The Corner. The Corner.
That sounds familiar.
In Baltimore, it was about Baltimore. Yeah. They got another one come. They got one. The one that's out now. Everybody is saying it's so good. I haven't seen it though. It's called is it called The Corner Rebooted or something, or Corner Remixed? So it's something with The Corner. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Queen Intelligent Wisdom said, I love Jamie Foxx in Law Abiding Citizen. That was
definitely
good.
Definitely.
And Just Mercy with Michael B. Jordan is a nice up and coming actor. Got his breakout start in Black Panther, but he played in a few smaller roles.
You know what he played in?
What?
The Wire.
That's a TV series.
He was a kid. He was a little kid.
He was a little bitty boy.
Yeah, that was sick. Law Abiding Citizen. You know who was good?
That was really
good. I don't know the white actors like that, but the actor that was in that Law Abiding Citizen was good. Whoever that was, remember he was the one that was in the joint.
Right.
That had Doug Ditano or whatever. Yes. He was good.
I'm trying to think of what his name is. I see his face.
Yeah, I don't. Queen Intelligent Wisdom probably know, but
that was a good movie.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan was good too. I mean, you got a lot of movies out there, that you really claim to be good. Let me ask y'all this real quick. Last thing I'm gonna ask y'all about the movies. For me, well, this my part of the discussion anyway. Television shows.
Yeah.
Favorite television show of all time. Favorite television
The Cosby Show.
Oh, you tripping.
No, I'm not. The Cosby Show. I watched it every fucking week.
Oh, Tony.
I was a Malcolm Jamal Warner fan, so
yeah,
I was Goo Goo Gaga eyes over him.
Yeah. You know what? He said his name was Gerard Butler. Tony said his name was Gerard Butler. Oh, Anthony Mackie is a good one too. Yeah, hey, Anthony Mackie and the Hate You Give was great too. That little girl was good too. Yep, Queen Intelligent Wisdom said Gerard Butler. But you know what? The Cosby Show was good. Yeah. It was great for the culture.
Right? Absolutely, and the spin off A Different World. Like I watched those religiously.
A Different World. Whew. That was something.
It gave me the insight into college life before I even went to college.
Well, you got to see stuff. For me, I had never seen anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Just the content was so lovely, and it kind of, like you said, it gave you the build up to that life. But All in the Family.
Hilarious.
That's my first.
I watched All in the Family, but it wasn't my favorite. I will watch. It came on late night, so Tina, you're going to be shocked to hear more power favorite show. What is your All in the Family? Yeah,
Archie
Bunker.
Archie, and then so you got Archie.
Archie kept it real 100% of the time. He spoke
man.
his mind. I love the fact that he had no filter. It was crazy. Even back in that day and age, he wasn't afraid to call somebody a nigga. Like,
man, listen. Hey, you got to see when they first met the when the Jeffersons had when Lionel and Jenny was having their what do they call the wedding party? I don't even know what you call it. Engagement party.
Okay.
They was having their engagement party. Archie was clowning up in there. Everybody. Archie
I think I remember that where he was talking about how niggas could afford shit like that. Like,
yeah,
he was.
Man, he's like, that gotta be different for you. White man calling you sir.
Yeah.
Oh, they was clowning.
I remember that episode.
Yep. LJ is on too. LJ, that's my nephew. That's right.
Hey, LJ.
That's Rashidi's son. That's cold blooded. And he said Game of Thrones. I haven't watched Game of Thrones though.
I haven't either.
I heard it's good though. I'm gonna have to get into it. Rashidi said, love All in the Family too. We wanted the same thing. Archie was the realest. We watched the same thing. Archie was real. Archie. So you had Archie. You had both George Jeffersons.
Yeah.
You had Lionel.
Yeah.
Lionel come through. You had the lady that ended up living next door after Archie left. I mean, after the Jeffersons left, that family. Remember was they Jewish? I think they was Jewish.
I think they were Jewish.
Yeah. So they came through. Pollock. I forget. Not the meathead. The one that worked with him. I mean, everybody on that show was unbelievable. I love that show. I'm talking about I can watch that.
Do you remember that one episode where Archie played dead? He was in a hotel room. They went for like a guy's weekend or some shit, and Archie played dead in the bed. And he wanted to see what they were gonna say about him. It was meathead. It was.
I think I kind of remember.
Oh man, that was so funny.
I thought you was about to say the one when the fag was on there. Right? Did you remember that one?
That was the same one where they had the fag get in the bed with him.
No. Remember? Did they have the fag in the bed?
Yes.
You talking about the big guy?
Yes.
The transgender.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a real transgender. No, you know what? That was the real name. He was a drag queen. They wasn't even calling him transgender then. They called him
I don't think that word ever existed back then.
Yeah, that because remember it was transvestite and transsexual.
Yes.
I don't know where transgender came from.
Me either.
But he was a drag
that's a new
queen.
term, I would assume.
Yeah, well, newer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, but that was a good one too.
Michael B. Jordan, it wasn't his first, but the first I can recall is Fruitvale Station. Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, Fruitvale Station was all right.
I loved it.
See that
I cried off of that movie. I'm a softie when it come down to shit like that.
When it come down to biofilms, be hard.
Yeah.
Because you got to hit them on the head.
You do.
To make me like a biofilm is like you had to do something like X.
Yeah.
Like I know X is something serious. You know what I'm saying? Some of them type of movies right there, like all the King films.
Yeah.
You got to be like, boom.
You got to definitely hit it with a heavy ass actor.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
and if you don't,
you couldn't have put nobody in position for X.
No. Denzel fooled me a couple times in that movie. He fooled me. He made me think I was looking.
You was looking at Malcolm.
Yeah. I know it's him, and I'm watching him like, damn, Malcolm Kyle.
Right.
But
that was Denzel. But yeah.
Yeah, that was serious though. You know what I'm saying? So you got different stuff like that too. But like when you come down to television shows, you got some iconic television. Like check this out. Three's Company.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Three's Company. What's the one? Married with Children.
Oh, Married with Children was that. I think that might have been the last good one.
Really?
Is there anything after?
Of that era?
Fresh Prince came after that.
Yeah, well, Fresh Prince did come after.
Came after that.
Yeah.
But Fresh Prince
Married
might be the
Children
last one.
Hilarious.
But no, Fresh Prince. So let me say this. Married with Children was the last one that stepped over the line.
Yeah.
Fresh Prince didn't step over the line.
No.
Nothing else stepped over the line. Yeah. Oh, Rashid said, what about Tupac's All Eyes on Me bio? Do y'all think that was played well? I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
I wasn't a fan. Sorry.
I loved it. I like, as a matter of fact, you know what? I like Tupac's movies. I like Tupac's movies.
Poetic Justice.
Oh, Poetic Justice. Above the Rim.
Above the Rim.
Tupac became Above the Rim.
What was the other movie?
Juice. Yeah. The one with the white cat, with Dutch Schultz. They was cops.
I don't think I seen that one.
No, you seen it. Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper, what was that one with him and the white cop? They was cops. Him and then Tupac.
Tupac and what was the name of the movie then?
He was a great actor. Yeah, Quentin Intelligent Wisdom, Laverne and Shirley was something else.
And Happy Days.
And Happy Days had a black cat on there.
Yeah. Well, so did Laverne and Shirley. They had remember they were staying in the apartment building. They had the two goofy ass guys down
Lenny
the hall.
Lenny
and Squiggy.
Okay. Hey, that was crazy. They had a retard playing on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squiggy was retarded. And he played it well.
He was a monster. He was a monster. See, now you know what's crazy about that? Like that wouldn't be on the shake today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, everybody's so sensitive when it comes down to the word retard. But.
Yeah. Gridlock. Rashid said gridlock. That's
gang
what it was.
Related.
Well, one of them said gridlock, one said gang related. Okay. Gang related was the cop movie, right?
I think I seen Gridlock. I need a refresher.
Yeah, me too. But I know he was in there with the white cop with the skinny face guy. But it was a good movie though. Mm-hmm. Tupac would have, you know, we give Tupac credit for being great, but we didn't even get to see the greatness that Tupac had in him.
Right. His highest potential of what he could have been. An all-around performer, not just a rapper, but an actor. He probably could have been the next president. Like he would have got up to the top. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Maurice? Yeah, you know what though? You know when it come down to stuff like that, because think about this, that TV show right there, Soap, right? Look how many people Soap put out. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Benson. You know, Robert Guillaume. Yes. You know what I'm saying? He was in Lean on Me too. Yeah. Morgan Freeman was in Lean on Me. Yes. Wait a minute. You know who was in Lean on Me? Who? Michael Blackson. Really? He was in the crowd. He was in the crowd pumping, you know. Well, I mean, you don't pay attention to the extras in a movie. Depending on how much you watch it. I don't. You can watch it and be like, okay, that is so. Yeah. I won't know until the documentary comes out and they're like, did you know he was in this movie too? And I'm like, where? And then so he probably wouldn't even got credited for that because when they went to the jail and he was pumping up, he was in there. On the stage, I don't know his name though. It throws me off. But on the stage when he was about to kick everybody off, the white cat that was in The Sopranos. He was on there. I know who you're talking about. I can't. I see his face. Not. What was his? The Anthony. No. The nephew, Tony Soprano's nephew. Are you talking about Michael Rappaport? No. He was in Higher Learning. Okay. All right. Yeah, but the cat, he was I see his face. The slim face guy with the nose. Yeah, I know. What's his name? Yeah. If anybody know who he is, yeah, you know what? Rashidi just said Jim Belushi. Now that's cold because Gridlock and Gang Related, wasn't both of those movies a cop movie? Yeah, I know Gridlock was. And I think Gang Related too. And one had Jim Belushi and one had Mr. Cooper said Michael Imperioli. Yep, that's his name. Yeah. He was in Lean on Me too. Yeah. He was on the stage. It was crazy because if you don't pay no attention, you don't see him, but he was extra back there. Yeah. Yep. And you got to see, like knowing who them cats is. I never would have knew his name. Right. But if you see him, you get to see all of these people that was before they came out. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, when it come down to actors too, real quick, what about Robert De Niro?
Oh yeah.
Where do you put him at?
I mean, initially I was naming my top 10 black actors,
Right.
but Robert De Niro is definitely in my top 10 white actors, along with Brad Pitt. I'm a huge Brad Pitt fan, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith is like one of my other all-time favorite. That's like in my top 10 movies.
You know what was good though?
What?
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Oh yeah.
That shit right there?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable. You know what I mean? But you know what? When it come down to that, like Robert De Niro and Al Pacino.
Al Pacino is definitely a good one.
Al Pacino could have played a black guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He could have been a black guy
with ease.
Yeah, nobody would have knew he was white.
Absolutely not.
This guy played everything you can possibly play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And made you think he was that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Robert De Niro could have got away with it, but he was close. You know what I'm saying? Now, real quick, before we wrap this up, what about the women?
Well, when we're talking about Mr. and Mrs. Smith,
Definitely
Angelina Jolie
definitely a beast.
Is definitely great. Sandra Bullock, great. Angela Bassett, phenomenal. Taraji P. Henson, great.
Yeah, Taraji P. Henson.
What's her name that was in Waiting to Exhale?
In Waiting to Exhale, which one?
The
everybody was in there. Layla Rashawn was in it. No, was Layla Rashawn in there?
I think she was.
The older lady. I love
that that's what I'm talking
woman.
about. The one that kept hitting on the older guy across the street when he moved in. And she's in a lot of movies. What is her name?
I always thought she was very beautiful. The older lady at Loretta Devine, Rashidi said. That's it. Loretta Devine.
Yeah, Loretta Devine. I love her.
Loretta Devine.
From a comedic role to a very serious role, she can play it all. And she plays it to the fullest. I love her.
Yeah. She started doing a lot of those movies similar to the cat in Atlanta. Tyler Perry type of movies.
Yeah.
She started doing a lot of those. Tyler Perry, right? I'm not big on the movies that he did.
Right.
Right? The Madeiras and stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't watch all of that. I maybe watch one.
But Why Did I Get Married? The ones that he produced. Why Did I Get Married?
Why Did I Get Married was good.
Too? Those are phenomenal.
You know what else? He played that movie. Help me out, y'all. He was the detective. It's a remake. It's a couple times remake. It's the second remake of that movie. Or maybe the third remake of it. But was a great movie.
I see Tyler Perry, all I see him in as an actor is Madea. I can't see him in any other role.
He was a cop. He was a detective.
I can't think of it.
Damn, what's the name of that movie? Tell me what the name of that movie was, y'all. I know Alex Cross. Yeah, that's who he was. That was a good movie. Really? That was a good movie. Yeah,
check that out.
He actually, when it come down to it, he can act. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. What would have been one of my top movies?
What?
It would have been if it fell down to not even. I'll never watch it again. LA, what it is.
Hey, Mr. Stokes. I hope you had a safe flight back. I hope your flight wasn't delayed.
Oh yeah.
Tom Hanks is definitely great. Robin Williams, yes. Viola Davis, yes. We're just kicking the shit, Mr. Stokes. Kerry Washington, definitely great. Cicely Tyson, absolutely. Kimberly Elise, yes. Kimberly Neal.
Yeah. Kimberly Neal is good.
Oh, can we not talk about top 10 female black actresses and not mention Queen Latifah?
No, Queen is everybody that was on Living Single.
Yes.
Everybody. Living Single was Friends.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the black version of Friends.
No, Friends was the white version of Living Single.
Which came first? The
chicken or the egg? I'm telling you. Shit. No, it was what's the name came first? I'm almost 100%.
Living Single came first?
They stole it. They stole it. Living Single got the most was the best rated show ever.
Highest growth. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then that came up. Yeah.
When you talk about Living Single, then I go to Regine, who is what's her name in real life?
Oh, Kimberly Fields.
Kimberly Fields, which played in one of my other favorite TV series, Facts of Life.
Facts of Life. Oh,
I love
Facts
that
of
show.
Life was good.
Facts of Life was awesome.
Yeah, because Facts of Life and Different Strokes was the same show.
Yeah.
Because what was her name? The lady who ran the school.
Oh yeah, I can't think of her name.
Mrs. Oh man, I forget her name.
I forgot.
Oh man, all them shows right there. We couldn't get not one of those shows will make it past the pilot today.
Right.
Because all of them stepped over the line.
They did.
Every show before 1989 stepped over the line.
Yeah.
Every single one. Like Living Single would never come out today.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That would never make
absolutely
it. Not Living Single. In Living Color. That would never make it.
Living Color, they went way over the line. They talked about everything from politics to homosexuality.
Mrs. Garrett, Rashidi got it on.
Yeah, Mrs. Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talked about everything in Living Color. But the Wayans brothers is definitely some great actors.
Yeah,
all of them.
I mean, just to put that, look how many people
David
came out of there.
Greer.
Oh, we messed up too. The white cat that came off of there.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. He one of the coldest too.
Oh yeah. Ever. Hands down.
Yeah. So yeah, you know who's a good actor
Dumb and Dumber to All About Something About Mary.
Anything that you get Jim Carrey in is gonna be phenomenal. You know, one cat that I don't care what the movie come out, I'm gonna watch the movie because he don't take on no bullshit. The Leonardo cat.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good ass actor. I
still haven't figured out the movie yet.
Which one?
The Inception. Still haven't got to that yet. I done watched that shit 1,000 times.
Is that the one where he was?
They be dreaming.
Yeah.
They dreaming.
I can't figure that out either because you never know what's dream and what's real.
So I'm saying it took you into that alternate reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't like give you any differentiation between what's real and what's fake. Like
you get caught up. One night, this is no joke. One night I had a dream and that shit kept going. I watched the movie and I woke up and I found myself still dreaming and shit. And I felt the whole shit that was in Inception happened and shit. I was like, God damn it. I thought I was going to die in my sleep.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Yeah. That's the Lincoln lawyer, right?
Yeah.
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 The Lincoln lawyer.
Really, really good.
Yeah. You know who's good too?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Radio. Who cannot know about radio? Like,
he jacked his career off when he did that one thing, that boat movie, I think it was.
Yeah. I forgot the name of the movie, but yeah. That kind of put his career.
Tonio, you ain't figured it out yet either, huh? It's hard to figure that one out. But it's crazy because we done went way out.
Okay. Jason Statham. Oh yes, I love him in The Professional. Isn't it The Professional?
Yeah, him
and his sniper movies. Like he's always every movie I've seen of his has always been him in some type of protective role.
On that action. He on that action.
Yeah, he's high action.
Yeah.
I've never seen him in like a comedic movie or something more lighthearted.
No, he ain't doing no lighthearted stuff. It's got to be some fighting going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shooting up.
Yeah. Let me ask this. This is going to be the last thing we ask, right? Right. This is like 2 hours.
For a true cast, Mr. Coop. We're going to get you right.
The true cast. It's the true cast. Hey, let me ask. This is going to be the last thing, right? What is the best rapper, the best rapper actor in a movie to y'all? What's that? The best rapper actor in a movie to y'all?
That wasn't a real rapper?
No, that was a real rapper.
I mean, besides Tupac, it's definitely Ice Cube.
What?
Yes.
Ice Cube can't act to me.
Oh my God, he's like
he did good in Higher Learning, but
He was
He
great
was
in
good. He was
all
good
of
in
his
Boys in the
Fridays.
Hood. Boys in the
He
Hood.
was definitely good in Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
He was good in what is that movie?
What's it about?
What do I want to say? It was Money Talks, and it was it Money Talks?
No, Benjamins. All about the
All
Benjamins?
About the Benjamins. Yeah, I loved him in All About the Benjamins.
Rashid said Ice Cube too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Will Smith. Yeah, cool. Will Smith.
That's what I was saying before.
Yeah, Will Smith is definitely the greatest. But like when you compare his rap career, which when he started rapping, he was still a young kid, and so like it was all lighthearted. He didn't really rap about anything serious, so you really couldn't take his rap career serious. But as he began to act, I actually took him more serious as an actor than as a musical artist. Like
have you ever heard Bring the Funk? I mean, Brand New Funk?
I've heard it, but
that
like
sure was live. Yes.
Ice-T is a good one.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what? Queen Intelligent Wisdom.
Hey, Indian Nation Strong GT.
PZGT. You know what? Queen Intelligent Wisdom. When you just said Ice-T.
Ice-T is cold.
Now that takes me back. That takes me back to Colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you got Leon was in there, Don Cheadle was in there, the Sean Penn was in there.
He was. I forgot Sean Penn was in there.
What was his name? Was that Robert Duvall? What was it? Was that Robert Duvall that was in there? Who was the other cop?
I'm trying to think who Robert Duvall is.
The cops, the two cops, Pac-Man, which was Sean Penn, and the other one.
Was it Robert Duvall?
Yeah, Robert Duvall. Him.
Oh yeah, LL Cool J is really a good actor.
Yeah, that's crazy too, right? The contrast between LL Cool J and Ice-T. They had the rap beef. They did. LL Cool J being from Jamaica, Queens, and Ice-T being from LA. Right. South Central,
East
right?
Versus West, right?
And then Ice-T goes out to play on Law and Order SVU in New York, and LL Cool J go out and play NCIS LA or whatever it is, or whatever the name of that show is. I'm like, damn, they done switch roles.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but they said they love each other and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's deep. You know. I mean,
that was a rap beef that we really thought was gonna go to the level of like a Tupac and a Biggie, but I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, you ever heard Ice-T talk about it?
No, I've never.
Oh, yeah, hear her talk about it.
I'm gonna have to look it up on YouTube. I'm sure there's some interview out there about it.
Yeah, Rashid said DMX was great too.
All the rappers in Onyx, Freddie, what's his name? Fredro Starr. Yeah,
Sticky Fingers.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? When it come down to him talking about that rap beef, he was like, man, what's name was he was the man. He said LL was the man.
He gave him credit, huh?
No, they tight. They know they tight. Because he said he after a long time. So let me tell you real quick. We'll tell the story, then we go. So he said they had the beef, right?
Right.
Because LL was the man, and he coming out of LA. So he like, man, I gotta shoot at the man, right? Well, no personal shit,
right?
But then LL took that shit personal.
He did, because he from LA, and everybody in LA takes shit personal.
No, Ice-T is from LA. LL from New York.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But here go the cold part. LL was a part of the Zulu Nation, right? He was 5%, and then he was with African Bambaataa in them.
Oh,
he was with their crew, right? And so Ice-T wanted to be a part of the crew. Ice-T wanted to be a part of the crew, right?
So you attacked one of the members of the crew?
He didn't know.
Okay.
But he wanted to be a part of the crew. So they had to have a meeting, and they asked LL, could he be a part of the crew? LL was like,
nah, fuck that shit.
Hey,
you first seen Ice-T on Breaking? He was the DJ?
He was on, I think it was Breaking, yeah.
He was
in Breaking on Beach Street. Yeah, he was on there. He was doing that.
I love Beach Street and Breaking.
That what's the name GT? He was down like this doing the dance. Because he was walking through the what's the name like that? The club or disco, whatever they called it at the time. But it was crazy because he said they ain't see each other in a long time. Then when he seen them, they seen each other in France. They seen each other in France. And then they got to do what they do. Yeah.
BDP. We were just freestyling, Tommy. Today is just all about us. We just wanted to have conversation. We wanted to learn a little bit more about you guys. We wanted you to learn a little bit more about us.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were just freestyling.
So y'all just learned about what our favorite movies was, our favorite TV shows,
favorite actors and actresses.
Yep. The best rappers in
film.
Let me ask y'all this real quick. I keep on saying last one, but
he do keep saying last one, but he keep going with another question.
Yeah, you know what I like as a biofilm? So one I watched and one I didn't watch. I never watched 8 Mile because
I watched 8 Mile.
Yep, Tom Cruise is good one too, Mr. Cooper. You liked 8 Mile?
I really liked 8 Mile.
I never watched it.
Oh,
I never liked Eminem.
Why?
The content, his lyrical content was garbage. I know that the sound was good.
Yeah, he
but
sounds
the content. Black Cat couldn't have got away with that content. Yeah, you couldn't have got away with that. No Black Cat going to get away with talking dirty about his mama. You know, but
I mean, but that's how he felt.
That's
you can't rob that man of his.
No, I'm not robbing him. He can have it. He can have it. But I just never
right. I don't see and have never seen a Black artist, whether it be in film, radio, professional sports, talk bad about their parents.
Me neither.
I don't think I've ever.
As a Black artist.
Like you found even in professional sports where
not they mama.
Definitely not mom.
Not moms.
But then I've heard just they'll like skirt around if their father wasn't in their life, they'll leave it there. Like my father was never around. But you never heard them bashing like my father was a piece of shit and I hate his guts.
Yeah, we couldn't have got away with that.
No.
That would have been a no for us. That wouldn't have even went. But then as a contrast with them two movies, with 8 Mile and Get Rich or Die Trying, one thing I hated, one of the reasons why I never watched it too was because everybody was like, Eminem did a great job in 8 Mile and 50 didn't do a good job in Get Rich or Die Trying. I love Get Rich or Die Trying.
I never watched Get Rich. I'm not a 50 fan. I don't like 50.
That shit was
at all.
Check it out. Everybody that was in that movie,
well,
you see them everywhere. Like you got Anthony Mackie was in there. I don't know the chubby guy. One of y'all might know who the chubby guy that was on 50 Cent's team. He's all over. He's on TV now. He's on like one of them cop shows, detective shows. He's on one of them now. You got Bill Duke was in there, right? The cat. You ever watched the movie The Hate You Give?
Yes.
The daddy?
Absolutely.
What's the daddy's name?
I can't think of his name, but I love that fucking movie. I swear.
He was in it?
Yeah.
He was in
Get Rich or Die Trying. Okay.
Yep, he was in there.
Right.
Guess who else was in there?
Who?
Terrence Howard was in it. Terrence Howard was in it.
Your favorite.
Huh?
That's your favorite.
Yeah, they was clowning up in there. Listen, that shit was so live to me. I'm gonna have to do a shuffle and see what I'm gonna watch tonight. Yeah, after I read a little bit, I'm watching one of them movies. Yeah, last night I watched Fist
We
of the White
didn't
Lotus.
mention Tom Cruise, but he's a really great actor.
Yeah, Tom Cruise was good. I mean, the list gonna go forever because you got a lot of guys.
There's a lot of talent that past and present.
Yeah, the cat that played in Limitless. The brother that played in Limitless, he's a good not John Q. Antoine Fisher.
Antoine Fisher was awesome.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
Antoine Fisher. He's a good actor. I mean, you got so many. I mean, like we could just cast the what's name because like you mentioned Cuba Gooding, right?
Right.
His brother is a good actor.
Yes.
Hold up. Y'all ever see the series Playmakers?
No.
Ooh, you watch football, right?
Yes.
So you, Mr. Cooper, LA. I don't know who else. I don't watch football anymore. But if y'all watch football, NFL football, I watch college, but I don't watch NFL. If y'all watch NFL, anybody out there that watch NFL, go back and watch Playmakers. Go back and watch Playmakers. Playmakers was the shit.
I'm gonna have to look that up tonight.
It was so good they had to take it off TV. NFL didn't want to see it on TV no more.
Wow.
Yep. I know me and Cooper, Mr. Cooper discussed that, but did y'all know that?
No.
Yeah, LA.
Why am
Did
I
you know
thinking
that?
about the football series that came on BET with the
The game?
the game.
Mhm.
That was good.
I never watched that series.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah,
I liked it.
BET has some good series.
Yeah.
They put some good series. I gotta give it to them. They put some good series out. You know, Girlfriends was a good series.
Oh, I love Girlfriends.
Yeah, I can watch that all the time.
All day. Yes.
Who was your favorite girlfriend?
Tracy Ellis.
Oh,
yes.
Tracy was cold, but the one that was always talking shit, I don't even know her name.
Oh, damn, what is her?
She was on the show. She was the bougie one.
Yeah, right. I can't think of her
That
name.
motherfucker was a fool. I love her.
Tall and skinny.
Yes,
Dark
I love
skin
that. I love that woman
with the long hair.
Yeah,
Damn, what is
she
her
was
name?
something else. She had a white boy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
Yeah, she was clowning. Yeah, but if y'all get that chance, any NFL fan that watched this thing, get the chance.
Playmakers.
Go back and watch. It's only one season.
Okay.
They took that shit off. The NFL didn't want to see the shit. And they had the cat over there, Omar Gooding.
Yeah.
Sweepy from Baby Boy.
Yeah.
He was in there. And then the guy that I just said was the father from The Hate You Give.
Yes.
He was in it.
That movie was so powerful. When you say that, I just get goosebumps. I remember that movie as if I was just watching it yesterday.
You know why that was so powerful? Why was it so powerful to you?
It was so powerful because it's like as if it just happened.
It happens every day.
Right. It definitely happens every day.
Yeah.
But like watching it from different perspectives, like when we see shit like that happens on the news.
Yep, Kamisha Tony. Go ahead.
Yeah, when we see shit like that happens on the news, you don't never get the backstory behind it or the feeling, the true feelings, the everyday feelings that families go through.
Yeah.
When something like that happens.
Yeah.
So The Hate You Give actually gave you some insight true insight as to how the family dealt with that type of situation.
Yeah. The book was great too.
Really?
The book was better than the movie.
I can imagine.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what it was, Mr. Cooper. To me,
I
had never seen a movie from the young black woman's young black girl perspective.
Right.
See, we talked about Baby Boy. We talked about Men's to Society.
The Hate You Give.
The Hate You Give was from the girl's perspective.
Right. A teenage girl's perspective. And the fact that she was so multifaceted, like she went to basically a predominantly white school.
She did. Yeah.
But yet
private
her home life, and it was private.
Yeah.
But her home life, she was like the everyday average black girl teenager.
Yeah. And
she
her
hung
friends.
out with her friends. Right. They didn't know what kind of school she went to or what type of financial wealth her family had. They didn't know anything about that. And she kept all of that private so that she can have her sense of self. So she could keep her sense of self.
Kamisha said she liked the book better too. The book was way different. It was the characters was different.
Well, I can imagine.
It was. I mean, no, you don't imagine. Anthony Mackie played a guy in there, but in the book, the guy that Anthony Mackie played, I think was it's like 300 or 250 pounds of muscle.
Oh,
it's like an intimidating figure.
Oh,
but Anthony Mackie is like 160. He's different, but he was still intimidating. But you know what? This is the last movie I'm gonna mention. If y'all watched it, then this just because this is what. We talking about what we do. So, she said they have a book about Star's dad too. I didn't know that. Got to check that out. Send us that title and everything, Kamisha. That's peace. You know what movie we got to watch?
What?
American Skin. You ever see that?
No.
Y'all killing me. That guy's a great actor too.
That.
Hey, that's one we forgot to mention too. Nate Parker. Nate Parker. You remember Nate Parker? You don't know who Nate Parker is? You ever seen Birth of a Nation?
No.
What else
was Nate? Kill me, like really?
What else was Nate Parker in, y'all? Nate Parker was, I know, Birth of a Nation, that was the movie about Nat Turner.
Right. I never watched it.
Never watched it?
No.
And I'm trying to think of some other stuff he was in. I can't remember all his movies. He's a great actor though. But he started he started directing and producing or whatever. But with Rashida said that's a good movie. American Skin, his son got killed.
Okay.
His son got killed. I put a little clip of it on one of them pages the other day.
I'm gonna have
Yep,
to
the
check
Nat
it out.
Turner movie. Yep, that was the birth of a nation. LJ just said in Nat Turner movie. Beyond the Lights. Rashidi said Beyond the Lights. He was in Beyond the Lights. Yeah, it was good though. If you ever get the chance to see American Skin, his son got killed by the police, and he kidnapped the police.
Y'all gonna make me have to rerun and watch these lives to catch all these movies that I have yet to see.
No,
like,
check it out though. This is what happened in that movie. So his son got killed by the police. He
Okay.
get pulled over.
All right.
Son get killed by the police.
He gets pulled over and his son gets killed. Okay.
Yeah, son was pastor. So, typical father, right? You going to handle that business.
Absolutely.
The police did it. They was trying to get justice and shit, He was trying to get justice and everything. So he was trying to get justice first. Let's see if the system was gonna play out. No justice. He wouldn't kidnap him. Yeah, come on, man. Took him to the police station. Took the police to the police station.
And they ain't do shit, right?
He had a trial. They all came. What's his name was in there? Amari Hardwick was in there.
Amari
Hardwick was in there too.
He's a great actor.
Yeah, they went up in there. They held him hostage, so to speak.
Yeah.
And had a trial. Put him on trial.
Wow.
Put the cops on trial.
Wow.
And they went to the jail.
Yeah.
And got the inmates out the jail.
Yeah.
They was the jury.
Yeah.
This shit was live as a man. Yeah, I see that.
I'm gonna have to watch. That sounds like a movie that's right up my alley. I might have to check that out tonight.
Yeah, no joke. If you ever see that movie, oh yeah, Rashid said The Great Debaters too. Yup. Oh, Kamisha said that book is called. Oh, Rashid said Red Tails too. And yeah, he was in Red Tails.
I've never
the
seen
airplane.
it.
The Tuskegee.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
No.
she's slipping, y'all. But this is a discussion, though. It's a discussion about what we got going on.
Yeah.
Kamisha said it's called Concrete Rose. I'll bring it over to you on Saturday. Thank you, Kamisha. I want to check that out. But yeah, so if you ever see that movie, American Skin, I mean, literally, it's gonna change your mindset on the way people think.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But on that note, I think we should, because his time is over.
I think we have exceeded our time, y'all. So we got to get to going. But it's been a great talk. Y'all learned a little bit about us. We learned a little bit about y'all as far as movies are concerned and actors and actresses. And
Katrina just
you learned a little bit about my health scare this week. And Don had a rough week this week so far.
And it just got better because I enjoyed talking. You could tell my energy went up.
Yeah, it did.
I can see that my energy went up during the conversation too. Hey, Katrina, we see you on there. But yeah, so that's about it. Pouring Power to Our Lives out.
I'm out.
And we're going to say peace. And next week, we're going to have a topic for y'all. And we're going to have a topic that we want y'all to jump into the live with us on one of the casts. We might have to do it all on one cast so everybody can jump in and have a roundtable discussion. And check this out. Anybody that want to, y'all can just come by the house and we can get it on. That would be dope. Yeah. We would have more bodies on this couch. Yeah, matter of fact, we can do something if I can get somebody to do it, I can try to get somebody to do the camera for us, to hold the camera and do everything for us so we can two or three angles, because on StreamYard you can go 2 or 3 different angles. Oh yeah? Yeah. That's what's up. You can have like coming from every angle. I like that. Yeah. And it'll show it. It's slick too. So we'll get all of that. We'll get all of that. Thank you, going. Mr. Coop. He told me to get well. Yes, indeed. I especially need to get well before this reunion. Coop, are you making an appearance? I hope so. Katrina said she was laying down. She said, hey, I have a procedure tomorrow. Okay, well, we're going to will that goes well for you, Trina. We love you and we want you to be right, okay? So with that one, though, we're going to say peace to y'all. Peace. Peace to everybody that joined. Peace to everybody that chimed in. Yes. We want y'all to continue to chime in. Add a friend if you can. Jump on, hit the request button if y'all want to. And we'll see y'all next time. See you next time. Peace. Bye. Peace.